Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Aja Glorious Chuku. In case if you're coming here for the first time, mm, mm, this is a welcome dance from the bottom of my heart. Welcome to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for checking back again. So today I would just be going straight into what I have for you guys today. Guess. Okay, today I'm going to be talking about some stories I've been hearing lately with regards to motherhood, childbirth, pregnancy, and what have you. And then I've heard so many persons give their own experiences, even here on YouTube. Yeah, my teachers on YouTube. But then I'm going to be sharing my own experience about pregnancy. I'm going to be sharing my own experience with you. As much as we are humans, all of us have our different ways. How will I say it? Okay, most of us have different experiences from different things. Yes, most of us have different experiences from different things. So I'll be here now sharing my own experience. Okay, like every other young girl that just got married, or every other person who just got married, the next thing is childbirth, blah 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 and all that. But then mine wasn't like that. Yes, mine wasn't like that. I got married December, January, February, March. But I'll tell you guys something. In January, when nothing was happening, I wasn't seeing my period and all that. So I felt, okay, maybe I'm pregnant. I tested, it was negative. With the way I was feeling, I was having all these symptoms of pregnancy, the headache, the whatever fever and all that, but there was nothing to show for it. To cut the long story short, I went to the hospital several times. The doctor said some people that their own don't show in their first month, that it's maybe 3 months, 4 months, and persons later 6 months before it will start showing in the result. Yes, I was patient enough. What is there not to be patient? After all, I've been anticipating having a child. But it did not happen that way. It didn't just happen. But before then, I've learned to be patient in the midst of storms. Yes, because I've had so many things that happened to me, especially during my university days. So this one wasn't going to be an issue. Like, it was actually an issue, but then I had this peace, I had this rest within me. I wasn't so bothered, like seeing me every time I'm moody because or whatever. Then with the help of my husband too, everything was just there. After that, January, February, tested again, nothing. I said, okay, let me keep waiting. And then they said I had malaria, but I can't treat malaria because it's first 3 months of pregnancy, blah blah blah, and all that abnormality and all that from the hospital, not hearsay, because me, I like to confirm from the hospital first. So do you know, January, February, March, it was that March I told them, no, see, from what I know, I've worked in the hospital for some time, and from what I know, if this is pregnancy, it should have shown and all that. So went back to the first hospital that I went to, because at the time I just moved in here newly, so I didn't even know much places. I just said hospital around the house and just went there. The man said, okay, that he's going, that if I've not been seeing my period, I told them they should just induce the period so that I'll be sure at least that I'm still I'm still human. So he gave me this tablet. I don't know which came before which, either tablet or injection and all that. My brothers and sisters, I bled like I have never bled in my life before. And thank God my friend was around at the time. I didn't know anybody here. My friend was around, so if my husband was running health aspect, I didn't even know what to do. But then my friend helped in cleaning up. Every 1 hour I was changing pad and all that. But then to the glory of God, after everything, at least I'm sure that I've already seen my period. And then in April came, Easter. We traveled for Easter. I traveled to the village Easter Sunday. I kept telling my husband at the time that, hey, I'm not understanding this thing. Like, I'm becoming too lazy for my liking. Every time I'm sleeping, I'll sleep 4 hours, 6 hours at a stretch. Human being that has things to do. Man, I just complained. That day we left Port Harcourt to the village. We left Port Harcourt, let me say around 7, 8 a.m. If you people know, if you travel from here to Enugu, I slept from Port Harcourt till we got to Okibe. Like, like I was sleeping, I did not blink, like to wake up at some point. I slept from here to Okibe. So when we got to Okibe, I opened my eye, I was like, what? But still, it didn't come to my mind because then the pregnancy thing was already out of my mind. I wasn't even thinking about it again. Got to the village, I think I was pregnant, did whatever I had to do, came back that same week, then back to Port Harcourt. I then traveled back to Abakaliki then because at the time I was doing my clearance in school. I schooled in Ebonyi State University. So I was doing my clearance then. I was feeling so. My friend who was here with me when I had that crisis said, "Babe, check this thing." I said, "I better leave me." All the ones where I don't check. All the ones I've been checking what happened. Yeah, if I'm pregnant, I go be. If I'm not pregnant, I go still be. So just leave me. I don't even want to put my mind there. So she persuaded me. We walked to a pharmacy in Abakaliki then. They said pregnancy is 3K, I think 100 naira. In Abakaliki, they told me 10 naira. Guess how many I bought? So that we'll keep testing and retesting. Guys, not funny. I bought 10 strips. Some of them are still very much available here. I have like up to 5 strips. Maybe if you want, I'll dash you. So after the March thing, the pregnancy, after I checked the next morning, I was pregnant. Yes, I was pregnant. I couldn't just hold the joy. See all this surprise, how you're going to tell your husband? No, it did not come to my mind. I just called him straight away. As I told him, my guy was shouting and screaming. As my people are going to be father. So that is that for before pregnancy. Then pregnancy started. That day, I tested positive. See, the thing, I've come to realize that when you put your mind to something, you actually achieve whatever you're thinking about that particular thing. For me, this past few months has taught me that. So you know that moment, all the pictures I used to have about pregnancy, the day and all the things, all of them just started coming to my mind. I went to church that evening and then I was gulping because whenever I pick a bottle of water, I make sure I finish it at one, I was gulping this water. The next thing I see something just turned my eye. Yeah. I was not, if not because somebody was close to me, I just had to hold this stand. She told me you did not understand what you are passing through. But then at some point, I didn't want to. My sister told me about being pregnant and still being yourself. Yes, as much as some things will change about you, you have some changes in hormones and all that. But she told me that I'm in charge of myself, and after she told me that, I put my mind to it, and sincerely, as much as there were times when I wanted to throw, but I kept telling myself, see, I'm not going to do this. I can't just do this, especially when I'm out of the house. I can count the number of times I vomited throughout my pregnancy days. When I want to brush, and then before she told me that, I felt it's a normal thing to keep vomiting. Anytime you feel like vomiting, just vomit it and all that. But when I began to tell myself, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do that, even when I want to eat something, I just tell myself, even if I don't get it, I won't die. And for the fact that oh my god, in fact, that some of my friends here that met here that will keep telling, okay, they were telling me when I went to their house recently with my baby after the whole stuff. So she was saying, this girl, that when you are pregnant, if I ask you what will you eat, you tell me I don't want to eat anything. In fact, I'm not even hungry. I was just eating for eating sake. That is my own experience. I was just eating for eating sake. There were things I didn't, or things that I don't usually eat before. I don't like eating, not like I don't eat them. I don't like eating rice. Rice is, for the people that rice is their favorite. I don't know how you do it. Maybe because of the secondary school I attended. We eat rice every day. For the 3 months we spent in school, every day, rice in the morning, gari and whatever soup they give you in the afternoon, rice and beans in the night, like that. No change of timetable. That is the only thing we eat till we go back to our different houses. So because of that, I developed this hatred for rice. But then when I was pregnant, morning if I must eat morning rice, afternoon rice, night rice, and I was not tired. All those things I don't eat. I stopped eating meat. That was still my own experience. They say if you eat snail, your child will be drooling. I've been watching my child. She'll be 6 months, exactly 1 week today. I've not seen her drool. I've been waiting to see the drooling and all that. I've not seen her do that. So in all, I was attending because hey, I'm a network marketer, so I attended every business meeting, every business seminar, everything. Let me now tell you, the truth is, any day I stay in the house, because I was staying alone, any day I stay in the house, that is even when I feel all those sickness, headache, fever, tiredness and all that, only on days when I'm alone and I'm not seeing anybody to talk to. So when I discovered that that was the way it was for me, I decided to start going out. Sometimes I go out in the morning, come back late in the evening, or sometimes I go out from noon and stay wherever I went to, or I'll just be calling you, can I bring this for you? I'll do my deliveries, go and see those I'm supposed to see or I want to see, just to be out of the house. By 6 p.m. I'm back to my house and just lie on my bed and sleep till the next morning. When it's time to brush again, I start thinking about how to rush. Till someone still told me that when I'm brushing, or this app, if you are an expectant mom or you are a mom already, no matter the age your child is, you can try Baby Center app. The app has really helped me. I think that is one of the things that also helped me, because it tells you what to expect from your pregnancy now, as at this week now. Like now that I have a child, this week every day it tells me these are the things you have to expect at this particular stage. Any stage you're getting to, this is what you have to expect. So I was already having all those expectations that whenever it now comes, I don't get like surprised or what is happening and all that, because I'm already aware that something like this is going to happen at some point. So I think that app really helped me too. The app really helped me, and I got this book, pregnancy book, that one of my friends gifted me, about stages in pregnancy, but that one was monthly. This Baby Center app, I'm going to drop the link in my description box. This Baby Center app gives you every day. When I gave birth, when they asking me how my baby arrived, I clicked yes. So they moved it to, I fixed in her details, the day she was born, her weight and everything. And now on a daily basis, whatever I'm to expect from my child. So I'm not surprised whenever it starts happening. The only thing I'll be like, oh, they actually said this is going to happen, so this is how to handle it. So things like that. So I think pregnancy, everybody has his or her own experiences. I'll tell you a story of one of the days in our antenatal. I think that was when I was already 8 months or 9 months gone. We went for our antenatal section. So this particular woman came there and was saying that she was just giving us her own experience, that pregnancy is not an easy journey for her 3 kids. None was easy, including especially as in that it was worst with delivery. So then she was saying that, I was like, for me, whatever I believe is what will happen. She said, that was she too. Did she believe negativity to happen for her? Blah blah. She was just like trying to enforce whatever has happened to her to others. See, my sisters, that something happened this way to another person does not mean it's going to happen that way for you. That is the truth. Even if you are being positive about something and something bad comes out of it, don't see it like the end. That does not mean that positivity does not exist. This woman tried enforcing whatever was happening to her on others. See, there were a lot of new first-time moms there, including myself. I've never been pregnant before then. But maybe because of the courage or the mindset I've already put into the whole thing and all that. I kept, as she was saying it, I was telling her, for me, this was the way I was emphasizing it. For me, whatever I believe is what is going to happen. And there is nothing that can change that. She kept saying whatever she was saying. Some of these new moms, I was looking at them. They were already very calm. Some of them were already terrified and all that. When she left, one woman who didn't, she had a patient she was taking care of. The woman came down and said, see, make una no believe say na like it take happen for another person, because say another person own dey bad, your own will come dey bad. I told her exactly, that is what I'm trying to say, that it is bad for somebody. After all, there are still moms who are not first time moms here who had very good deliveries before now. It doesn't mean that all your pregnancies are going to be the same, but I strongly believe that if we are able to work on our mindset and hold God by whatever he says or whatever he promises you, you yourself know your personality with God, you know your relationship with God, to know how you flow with him. So if you know whatever you are serving and that thing is actually working out for you, why not? I'll lay this instance. You go to a park, any park at all, board a vehicle, you don't even know the driver, the vehicle leaves, you're not even scared. So what makes you, oh God, what gives you so much belief in a driver that you've never met before? A driver you've never, all your life, you've never met this person. So what gives you the confidence that the person is going to drive safely to your destination? Hey, sincerely, we need to work on our mind. I'm not saying that people do not have stressful pregnancy, stressful delivery, but at the same time, I think our mindset also has a role to play. I will tell you something. Despite all the courage I had fear for labor. I had fear for labor. It didn't start because I was pregnant. It didn't start because I got married. It started right from when I was working in the hospital. I don't joke with pregnant women from time. I love taking care of them. In fact, I like, if you're pregnant, I will even want to come to your house, clean your house for you, do everything for you. That was before I even started thinking of getting married safe. But then I hated labor. The first place I worked in a hospital, that was in Kaduna State. The lab, because I was working in the lab was very close to the delivery room. So whenever women come there to deliver, they shout and order, I would just run away from the place. So that fear had followed me when I was pregnant, and I watched a lot of birth videos, even on that baby center app. The major thing that used to scare me is, how can the size of a human head pass through the tiny hole of a vagina? I was like, I can't just fathom how this big head is going to pass through this small hole. That was my fear. And did you know that particular fear, I kept working on myself. I kept telling myself I was not going to let this thing destroy me. And I told myself I told myself and I told God, I don't want to have a long labor. I don't want to have any issues. Just the way you do it for my mom. That was one positive thing I took from my mom. See, all the negative things that happened with my mother, I used to say, it's my mother it happens, it cannot happen to me. I don't know, maybe I'm sounding weird right now, but then I think our mind has a lot to do for us. So when it was time for delivery, when it was time for my baby's head to come out, fear. The metro rider, Glory, why are you like this? Wait to work and all that. I'm like, I don't have the mouth to talk even at that point. The doctor was like, this baby head is. The only thing I heard at that point that made me to hold on was, do you want to destroy this baby's head? That thing alone made me to stay put and let this baby come out. I wasn't giving any tear. The tear I had was from the from the head. The force I used in pushing out that head, that was like a storm, as in like it was a very great challenge for me from time, like I've said. But the speed I used in pushing that, hey Jesus Christ, oh my God, that was the only thing I had. Did you know once my baby was out, but like, and everything was over, and I got to stitching. The doctor was not like, some women don't have threshold to endure pain, or that his wife, people like his wife. That is why I said everybody has his or her own experience. I'm telling you my own experience. That his wife, that some women, I love the doctor that attended to me, because we were all gisting. Despite I was going through the contraction and everything, I've been having menstrual pain, and that type of menstrual pain that I can't go out. So this was like times 100, raised to power 100 of what I used to have during menstrual pain. So we were just gisting in the level road, and though I wasn't responding that much because of the Aish. So the man was like, that his wife, Now some people have high threshold. I don't know how I explain that thing. He said threshold, high threshold of pain and low threshold. That his wife, if you operate her today, that there are some women when you operate them today, immediately you finish the operation, they'll come down by themselves and they are gone. But his wife, in the next 100 years to come, one person will have to hold his leg, this person will hold his leg. That is the way his wife is. So you see, people with their different experiences. But then the reason why I'm doing this video is to encourage someone out there that as much as people have their different experiences, think it, speak it, and it will come to happen for you. Pregnancy is sweet. For me, I miss being pregnant. Sincerely, I miss being pregnant. Not because I had any special care or all the she gave a me self, you not even see my tummy. That is even I don't even as I did I gave birth, my tummy was already, though it was big but not as big as when the baby was still in 1 week my tummy was back to what it's supposed to be. That's to tell you my tummy wasn't even that big. It wasn't big. When people were thinking I was pregnant, that was when I gave birth. So sisters, thank you for listening to me. I want you to be positive in everything, not just about pregnancy, everything at all you can come across. Whenever you're having fears, whenever you're having challenges, remain positive. Don't give up on God. He is your God. If you can trust a common driver that you do not know, how much more God? Come on. Hey. So guys, thank you for your time. Thank you for listening to me. If you love this video, kindly drop that on the comment section. I'll be sharing more experiences with you. Thus far, remember my baby is going to be 6 months by Thursday. 2nd of July is going to make her 6 months. I'm a proud mama. I know some people will still say, it's not just one pregnancy. I'm already talking like this. See, guy, there are a lot of things people told me because I've not gotten there, and I've gotten there like a marriage itself. This is 3 years. This is 3 years, and I'm really enjoying myself. So we go there. So if you love this video, kindly say that in the comment section. Do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe, and even send to your friends too to watch. I'll be here. Any question you need at all about pregnancy, about relationship, I'm not a relationship coach, but at least I can give something about child rearing and all that. Do let me know so I can share more with you. For today,